Hi and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov guide. This time something different. Video about how to maximize flea market trends and price spikes to save money in the long run. So sort of money making guide, but to make profits you need some spare money in the first place, so you'll be able to invest it for later gains. I will focus on two types of items, barter items, and also I will have a quick look at some keys. Before we'll start with the main guide, let's go over some of the found in raid quest items that are hard to get, so you may want to keep them for that purpose instead of selling for profit. To get the full and up-to-date list, make sure to visit wiki. I will talk only about the ones that are usually hard to come by, plus I don't have full list from this wipe, so this information may not be 100% accurate. If anything, make sure to check video description for any updates and also for a link to raw data I used to make this video. First item is military battery and some OFZ shells. Those items were not required for Kappa in the past, but that could have changed. Next is flash drive, BlackRock chest rig, fuel conditioner, bronze lion, cat statue, roller gold watch, ancient vase and ancient teapot. Then we need some stimulants for therapies and peacekeeper. I would probably hold on to golden TT, kill a helmet and Sturman key while I find one. Same for labs access cards. There are some other hard to find items, but you can craft them in hideout now, so it's your call. That include items like GPU, CoFDM, Virtex, RFID reader, VPX and defibrillator. Also, I'm not sure if you will need green and blue labs keycards as found in raid dispatch. With that out of the way, let's start with a simple recommendation. Just sell everything you will not use or need right away. There is a very huge chance that item you're saving for later will drop in price by the time you will need it, so you basically lose money and space by keeping it. Good example of items like that are light bulbs, face control relays or player's elite. After 4 weeks some of them will be halved in price, like in case of corrugated hoses or sets of tools, so benefit while you can. Remember that even if you will sell something by mistake, you should probably rebuy it for the same price. Let's start with very early wipe strat. If you know you will rush lavatory level 2 to benefit from some early game crafting, then you should probably invest and buy some ingredients. Items we are looking for are insulating tape, keg tape and bolts. Price on those will rise very fast, like in 3-4 days to maybe 1 week at most, so earlier you invest, more profit you will make. Okay, time for some longer term investment options. First category are items that will rise to maximum price in about 10 to 14 days. Almost all of them are needed for hideout upgrades, and Zibo lighter will be needed to barter for M67 grenades for one of the Proper's optional quests. Saving on those are relatively small, but if you have some space and room in stash, then why not? Next item that will rise in price and will keep increasing till week 3 are metal cutting scissors, peaking at 100k at one point. After 2 to 4 weeks, few more items needed for hideout upgrades will peak at maximum value. Not sure why gold skull rings started to rise in price before other items needed for scuff case, but make sure to buy them before price will triple. Now we are looking at items with highest recorded price after 3 to 4 weeks into the wipe. First obvious item here is GPU. Now, since you can craft GPU with VPX in hideout now, make sure to monitor also price of this item. Second big saving I would recommend is buying LEDX as soon as you can afford it. It will be needed for medical station level 3. Third great investment is buying fire clean gun lube needed for workbench level 3. Other items you may be interested in are pressure gauge, phased array element, bronze lion, roller gold watch or military battery. There are some other minor items, but gains are very small, so it's your call if it's worth it for you. Also, I didn't track folder with intelligence last wipe, but since it will be needed for intelligence center too, I would assume its price will at least double if not triple in around 2 to 4 weeks. For very long investment, 4 to 5 weeks from the wipe start, you can keep onto dry fuel, because at that time frame most of the players will try to get Red Rebel from Jaeger Barter. Other item you may consider to keep is power bank, needed for some hideout crafts. Last category of barter items is for the long waiting game. We are talking here about 1 to 2 months into the wipe. At the same time frame, people will try to use scuff case with moonshine from boost generator, so water filters, sugar and Alyonka is on everybody's mind. Other items are FP100 filters, OFZ shells, Cordura, green and red gunpowder. Before I will go over keys, there are some unknowns into the equation. For instance, all the crafting ingredients used for crafts in Intelligence Center level 2. If you don't want to miss on some opportunities, I would probably monitor flea market for some sudden price changes and invest some money if you feel like it's the right time. When it comes to keys, sell them as soon as you get them. Even if you will need them for quests, you can just rebuy them and still make some profit. One of the greatest ways of making money is actually actively checking for some of the task keys, so if you are interested, make sure to check my video about their spawns. You should see link to it somewhere on the screen. For keys that will rise in price after 2 weeks, we have 220 Dorms key, Resort Eastwing 206 key, key to Goshen Cash Register, Keybuster Outlet, key to Oli Logistic Department Office, Resort Office 112 West Wing key, RBGN key, RBKSM key, and Resort West Wing 216 and 306. For 3-4 weeks maximum gains, keep all labs key cards, key to American Medical Unit, and RBPS81 key. Before I end this video, just a quick reminder, those are just predictions, so prices may be different this way. That's all in this one, thanks for watching and see you in raids.